Hi, I'm Simon. With Lanoguard today, we're going to do the complete motorbike protection kit and give a treatment to a few bikes. In the care kit, we get the Moto Electric Spray, the Moto Spray and the Moto Grease. So the difference between the two sprays, the Moto Spray is a bit thicker than the Moto Electric Spray. So for areas that are going to get the worst hit of the road grime, I'd go for this one. For bits up the side flanks and on the top, or suspension components, I'd go for the Moto Electric Spray. So who's it for? Well, it's for everyone that rides. If you own a bike, you're also going to be cleaning it. And with this natural-based lanolin product, we've got a layer of protection between the elements and your bike. So what is it? Well, it's an anti-corrosive spray that also adds a barrier, so it makes life easier when it comes to cleaning. So I'm going to just pop out the airbox bolts. We're going to give them a little treatment of the Lanoguard grease, which is going to stop any corrosion in the future and make life a lot easier for the next time it comes out. So I'm going to be applying the Moto Electric Spray to the top of the bike, just where all the panels have been removed, just to give it a good layer of protection because these don't come off that often. So tend to just spray it on and then we'll give it a wipe off with a cloth just to take the excess off. So again, with the fairings off, it allows us to give all the electrical components and the hoses a good treatment. That's going to make me smile next time I take it apart. So another option for application is to just give the cloth a bit of a soaking, and it allows you then to work it into behind the frame that the spray can't get into contact with. So now I'm going to be using the Moto Spray, which is slightly thicker than the electrical spray. I'm going to use this lower down on the bike where the crud tends to be flung up more often. And you can see already how it's sitting thicker on the engine casing. So we're going to let that just work in for a second or two and then again wipe off the excess, which is going to give us a really good protection barrier. So as any biker knows, the chain is the worst part to clean on a bike. Well, it is for me anyway. But with this spray, you can use it as a cleaner and it will also give you a good barrier. So we're back on the Moto Electric Spray. So I'm going to give being Italian, it's going to have some probably some electrical gremlins, but with a good protection of the Lanoguard Moto Spray, it's going to stop the moisture getting in on a lot of the contacts, hopefully making for a nice easy ride next time it's out on the road. So being a natural product, doesn't matter if you get it on paint, metals, plastic, as long as you wipe off the surface area, you're good to go. So we've got a good example of corrosion that happens even when a bike's in storage. So if we look on the fork leg, we can see the anodized finish is starting to peel away. I'll get them done at some point, but for now I'm just going to give them a treatment with the Moto Electric Spray, just to prevent it getting any worse. So that's the treatment done for this bike. I'm going to be moving on to the Multistrada next, which I use all year round, so it's going to be using probably a lot more product than this one. So that's it, job done. I'm now looking forward to getting out on the road.